My name is Maddie Taylor, this is my dog Eliza, and for the past month I've spent over 80 hours and over $850 to take my self-converted van from a very well-loved, worn-down home to a brand new, road-ready camper. I ripped out almost everything, including the entire kitchen, bathroom, and even the floor and subfloor to bring in brand new, more structurally sound flooring and vinyl, and got rid of some pretty grimy things along the way. I've worked through rainstorms into the late hours of the night, and now we are finally in the last stretch, just in time for me to reveal the reason I've been doing all of this in the first place. I might just sit in here in silence for a little while, because I can't believe I'm about to announce this on the internet. At the beginning of this week, I started what ended up being a rather arduous process of fixing up my cushion covers for my couch/bed. I really don't want to have to make new cushions if I don't have to, so today we are going to try to bleach them. These cushion covers had bleach damage, dirt stains, and even some killed mold stains that had completely destroyed them. But I really had no idea how well the bleach was going to work and was pleasantly surprised when it worked better than I possibly could have hoped for. As you can see, they are completely bright white, so I decided to go to Michael's and get some dye to now try to take them back to the original color that I bought them in. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with this taupe color, and it says that this is about as much as you need for 4 large t-shirts. So I'm buying all 5 of them, and hopefully that's good. And also wouldn't be a big deal if it's a little lighter. I wouldn't mind that at all, but we'll see how it goes. I currently have super hot water filling a plastic storage container, and I'm going to attempt to dye for my first time. I don't know how it's going to go. Let's hope it goes smoothly. It's been around 50 minutes, and now it is time to rinse. Okay, so I know, trust the process and all that, but this is looking purple to me, like really purple. Hope for the best. It's all we can do. I also feel like I already noticed some spots that weren't even though I was like stirring like crazy the entire time it was in there. So I'm kind of hoping that everything kind of evens out in the wash. Guys, the cushion covers are a complete disaster. I thought that the taupe was a little bit dark, and so when I put them for their warm cycle, I added a little bit of bleach to the cycle. I'm sure some of you are already like, oh no, no, no. So I did that. I didn't think it would be a big deal. I thought it would just lighten them a little bit. It turned them the most awful shade of pink. A really, really awful shade. The color is also really uneven, which I don't really understand because I was stirring constantly when I was dyeing them. And so long story short, I currently have them in another bleach bath. So I'm just damaging the linen even further. So I don't know what's gonna happen with those. And neither will you guys until the final reveal at the end of the video. Easy rider on the highway. I'm gonna say it right now. This week is the week that I'm finishing my build and I'm getting back on the road. I've already been working for a few hours today to finish up this fridge drawer, which is super exciting because after this is installed, I'm done with the kitchen, which means all that I have left this week is the bathroom and last minute touches. It's crazy that this has been a 3-week process, but I'm so excited to almost be done. And I'm also so thrilled on how good the van is looking. This drawer front was one of my favorite things to make when I built my van. I used a jigsaw to cut out all of the wood and then individually painted, stained, and oiled different pieces to create the contrast. So what I did here is just reapply those different materials to make it look as fresh as new. Even though a lot of this rebuild was just to make the van look more aesthetically pleasing after 3 years of continuous use, I also focused a lot on functionality, making sure everything fit and worked better than it had the first time around. And the kitchen turned out better than I could have hoped for. After that, all I really had left was the bathroom. This year, I have an ongoing partnership with one of my absolute favorite brands to work with, Bluetti, and so I thought I would talk to you guys a few minutes about how much Bluetti specializes in well-designed, high-quality portable power stations, empowering us to be energy independent and to reduce our carbon footprint on the planet, creating a better future for all. Today, I am showcasing the most powerful power bank I have used from Bluetti yet, the AC180T, Bluetti's first modular and swappable battery, and one that I use without fail every single day. This is Bluetti's first power bank to come with two swappable batteries. The first one powers 1200 watts and 718 watt hours, and with both of them together, it can power 1800 watts with a 1430 watt hour capacity. And for those of you who don't know the lingo, that makes this a really strong battery that can power a lot of different things for a really long time. And it also charges really fast. If you have just one battery installed, you can charge it to 100% in just 70 minutes. And with both batteries, you can charge it to 100% in an hour and 30 minutes. So basically this means you can be running your battery extensively all week long, and then you can have it ready to go again all while you're taking an extra long lunch break. One of the more noteworthy features about the AC180T is its ability to continuously charge Bluetti's new MultiCooler fridge for up to 6 continuous days straight. This is a new product from Bluetti that triples as a fridge, freezer, and cooler combination, and it is now available on Bluetti's website, so you guys should make sure to check it out. One of the super nice things about all of the Bluetti power stations that I've worked with, including the AC180T, is that they come with 4 different ways of charging. You can charge on the go using the cigarette lighter cable that it comes with. You can charge it in your house or at a friend's house, or maybe even a coffee shop if they're feeling super generous. You can charge it with solar panels, which I still haven't done myself and I really want to do soon here. And you can also charge it via generator. A big reason I am such a strong supporter of Bluetti is because it really feels like all of their products are designed with us in mind, helping to make our lives easier and more convenient. And truly, without these power banks, I don't think that this build would be possible for me. I am not parked in a place where I can rely on super long extension cords to charge and power my power tools. And so not only have these power stations, especially the AC180, made this project possible, but it's also making the entire project more energy saving and sustainable. The AC180T comes with 9 outlet ports, including USB-C, USB, and your standard American outlets so that you can charge or power pretty much anything you can think of. I'm constantly charging and powering my power tools, my phone, my vacuum, my camera batteries, my mics, anything you can think of, this guy has you covered. If you guys are searching for a power bank, I could not recommend Bluetti more. Whether it's powering your camping trips or your outdoor excursions or your own van build or whatever project you're working on, Bluetti has you covered. Make sure you click on the link in the description box below to check them out. Thank you so much to Bluetti for sponsoring this video and for our continued partnership. And with that, let's get on to the rest of the build. Once again, I find myself racing against the dark. I have taken apart my bathroom and I'm currently painting all of the individual panels because I plan to install it in my van tonight. I know that the paint is not going to be entirely dry, but I think that if it's at least dry to the touch, it won't be such a big deal. And it's expected to rain tomorrow, which is a big reason I really want to get this done. I think half of what I've been doing today is just using my Craig jig on everything. If you were here in the weeks prior, you'll already know that I decided to add bottoms to my kitchen and bathrooms, which I actually didn't add the first time around. And it was actually a little tricky because of plumbing. I had to cut out some extra holes to make sure everything fit properly before I could finally bring my cabinet back in. We are losing light so quickly. I think we're gonna make it, but it is not even dry to the touch, so this is what my hands look like. I'm still waiting for a lot of the paint to dry, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning up because my day is over in probably 30 minutes. Everything that needs to be in my van is now in my van. With any luck, we will not have a terrible storm again tomorrow. But I'm gonna go ahead and knock on some wood for that. I'll see you guys then. Hey guys, it's cold and windy and rainy outside once again, and we are in a cozy space here in the van. I have the heater going, you might be able to hear it on in the background. And we're in a very tight, cramped space once again. There's going to be a lot of Tetris today, but I think I'm going to go ahead and start working on getting my bathroom installed, because outside of that and some caulk and some trim, I'm pretty much done. I feel really relieved to be seeing the light at the end of the tunnel.
A similar pattern exists whether we are discussing individuals or organizations. You may want better health, but if you continue to prioritize comfort over accomplishment, you'll be drawn to relaxing rather than training. It's hard to change your habits if you never change the underlying beliefs that led to your past behavior. More precisely, your habits are how you embody your identity.
Good morning. Despite coming out here and covering everything with a heavy-duty tarp yesterday while it rained, it is completely soaking wet. Luckily, it is drying a little bit, and I made a to-do list today because I have so many things that I will knock off my list today. Also, if you hear machines in the back, that is because there are construction workers working at my mom's house. I tried to work a little bit yesterday, and I only got as far as like an hour and a half before I realized there's pretty much nothing I can do without having an outside space to work. Yes, I am wearing the exact same outfit as yesterday. That's how it's been going lately. I'm currently working on some modifications for my toilet drawer. I think it's going to be a little more sturdy this way, and I'm also wanting to freshen up this wood a little bit, so I'm going to trim it down, add the shelves back on, and then we are looking at an install. Just finishing up installing the bathroom, hooking up the water, including drilling a new hole for the sink, and I actually am going to ask those construction workers if I can borrow one of their tools to do that. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, there is a lot to do today, so let's get to it. Protective wear acquired. These are actually really dirty though. One side done, now for the other.
Yeah, you're a very good girl. Milo, are you being my helper too, buddy?
Just want to double check. It should fit the same way or even better. Yeah. Time to really start putting the bathroom together. This can finally go back inside. I've had a little bit of a hard time keeping this rubber hose on my toilet vent, so I think I'm going to use electrical tape to fix it on because I don't have duct tape. I feel like this is gonna work. Might actually even look kind of good. So now all I have to do with the bathroom is install the butcher block counter. I need to wait until tomorrow to ask for a hole saw so I can drill in my sink. Then I can connect my plumbing. So I think tonight I'm just gonna go ahead and do some trim before it gets too dark out. And then I'll do the rest in the morning. I cannot believe that we're almost at the end. I know I keep saying that, but I'm still kind of in shock. As you can probably tell, it is entirely dark outside. And I am entirely spent. I have been spending the last hour finicking with this bathroom because things were not as straightforward as I hoped they would be. You can hear all the frogs out again. Anyway, I have a lot that I've been able to check off my list today, and tomorrow is definitely going to be the final day of work. After almost a full month of working on this build, I am finally done. Over the last couple of days, I've been doing a bunch of last minute things to check off all of those unchecked boxes. I did a lot of floor trim, I sanded and painted my closet door, and a big part of it was just getting my seat cushions back together. By some miracle, the bleach worked. It dyed the cushion covers to a light shade of yellow, but it was honestly pretty dang close to what it looked like before I dyed them, and I frankly wasn't really willing to keep testing my luck, especially after they turned out so patchy after I had dyed them, and even after that weird bleach rinse. But are they better than virtually every other stage we've had them in during this process? I would say yeah. I'm just really glad that they're no longer in a stage where they are moldy or stained in any way, so I'm definitely calling it a win. Only one more, and I feel like I've done a full workout. This is a warning to anyone who wants to make cushion covers themselves with a sewing machine. I highly recommend using either pre-shrunk fabric or making it a little bit bigger than you need. Even though I've done so much work on this van, and it might not even be that obvious from the after photos because so much of it are things that you really only notice in person. It looks so good. But I still feel like there's so many more things that I could do, and I'm constantly noticing imperfections, but everyone in my life always tells me it's just me that sees them, so that's a good sign. Nevertheless, I have a few more things that I need to fix up on this van. I need to get a new windshield. I've had the same crack for over a year because the day that I replaced it was the day I got a new crack. There are a few more areas that I want to water seal just with caulk in the days ahead, and I've also been working with 2 different dealerships behind the scenes to make sure everything with the van itself is running smoothly. I have 2 sensors that I'm getting replaced, and I just want to make sure everything is checked and ready to go to be on the road again. And all of this would need to be done if I was getting back on the road permanently. And I do hope to have 1 or 2 more adventures in this van. But the truth is, I've been keeping a huge secret from you guys. If you're watching this, that means that my van is already listed for sale. I know that this might come as a huge shock to some of you, and I know it might not be surprising at all to others of you. I have known that I was getting ready to sell my van for months now. It's been the plan all along. I'm not ready to tell you guys what I am going to be doing yet. That'll come hopefully soon. But what I do know is that I'm getting rid of this van. This afternoon, right now, is the first time that I've actually felt really emotional about it. I've been working so hard this past month to just get it all ready, and I have so much planning to do for my next big shift that I haven't really had time to be emotional. But I've traveled 3 years in this van. I love this build. It's so pretty and practical, and you can stand up in it. Is this an advertisement? Maybe, but it's true. I really love this build. My van has taken me so many places. I am so grateful for this van, and if it wasn't a financial thing, I would keep my van forever. So hopefully it'll go to someone who can give it as much love as I've been able to. The van is not officially available, even though it is for sale, just because I do need to finish up those last few things, and I need to entirely move out of this van before I'm ready to sell it. I will be posting the link to the posting in the description box below and in the comment section, so if one of you guys are interested in purchasing this van, that would be ideal for it to go to one of you. But might just go to a random person on Craigslist, who knows? I don't even really know what else to say. I feel like I'm probably forgetting things, but that's kind of where I'm leaving it from here, and I'll just let you guys know as things unfold what happens. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you stick around because I'm so excited for everything that's in store. Hopefully I can sell this van soon so that can all happen. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Okay. Bye. So, the sun is really harsh.
There is a plane, there is a plane.
It's really, really harsh.
There is a plane, there is a plane.
What is it called? What? Quite a bit. I just got a splinter while saying that. Ow. What is this called? Because I didn't think it would be a... I need some water. Clamp. The winner of my most recent Bluetti giveaway is Jenny Travis 6247. Congratulations, Jenny. Go ahead and look at the information in the description box in order to redeem your prize. I hope that it's useful for you.